Hi guys, Dr. Lavan here. So today our brief medical life hack is about intermittent fasting and something to watch out for. So with the previous diets, things like the ketone diet has been hugely successful, great drops in weight, a great effect on the mind and improving low mood, as well as improvement in joint and therefore the reduction or the need in taking anti-inflammatories. Intermittent fasting, also a wonderful way of dropping weight. We've seen cases where huge amounts of weight have been lost and people are actually maintaining this because they put this into their lifestyle and actually can continue it compared to some of the other diets which are quite difficult to maintain. Remember, in terms of our ancestors, our hunter-gatherer ancestors, they didn't have the luxury of having food apps where they can just order or fridge freezers, so they would try to fit in their meals in a certain period of time, and sadly the rest of the time they would fast. My biggest worry with intermittent fasting is that first meal that typically is taken at about 12 to 2 o'clock. Now, commonly intermittent fasting, there are various ratios, but the 16 to 8 is a common one. So that's 16 hours of fasting and 8 hours of fitting your meals in. Now remember, when you take that first meal, try to make it a reasonable, decent meal, nothing too large. You can imagine with the chemicals, we've actually put our chemicals and our hormones in a level of sleep or limited or low activity. If you suddenly start bringing in large amounts of food into that body, the body goes into a panic state and therefore releases chemicals that can cause inflammation. We are finding now that this data is suggesting that things like type 2 diabetes can be on the increase if we start having large meals at these intermittent fasting times. So be sensible, everything in moderation. If you are going to do the 16-8 intermittent fast, do it well, do the fast well, and if you do ever struggle, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Have a few nuts, have something basic as a small snack, and a healthy one at that, to try and keep things going till the end of your fast, and then you can go for a relatively okay meal with the right amount of small protein, a little bit of carbohydrate, and obviously lots of your vegetables. So my advice and my life hack for today is about intermittent fasting and just making sure we have a good meal at the first meal to break and nothing too heavy, which can potentially cause inflammation in our bodies. Thank you.